Hey, what's up guys, I'm Annaville, and today, I'm back with another video. This is going to be my third straight day in a row uploading. I know I am awesome. Pretty awesome, not really, but I usually can't do this in school, just started, so if the upload slowed down a little bit, that's why, because I'm going to have homework, and since today was first day of school, I can still, try, but I mean, it's probably not going to work out. But as long as I can, I'm going to try to upload daily for you. Now, don't worry, I'm never going to stop leaving. I'm not going to start leaving you, but they just might slow down a little bit because homework's a thing and school is just school. God, I hate school. But anyway, so yeah, let's get right into the video. And this is actually going to be why I think Timberwolves are the next dynasty in the making in the NBA. The first reason is because, well, I mean, they have the young talent that every dynasty needs, like young, not rookie talent, but like just enough seasoned, but they're still in their prime, getting better. They still haven't reached their ceiling, but they're really close to it and they're already stars. See, they have Andrew Wiggins and Karl Anthony Towns, who Karl Anthony Towns is pretty much an Anthony Davis that can shoot better than Anthony Davis, I'm pretty sure. And then you have Andrew Wiggins, who's a great offensive player, and he needs to work on his defense, but with the trade with Jimmy Butler, I think that could really help. And I'm actually going to get into that in my second point. But yeah, so they have the young core that you need with Karl Anthony Towns and Andrew Wiggins. They had it greatly with Zach LaVine, but they obviously had to trade him for Jimmy Butler. But I'd rather Jimmy Butler than Zach LaVine any day of the week, if you ask me. So now let's get into the second topic, or the second reason to why I think the Minnesota Timberwolves could actually be the next dynasty. The second reason is obviously just, the offseason that they've had. So, yeah, they lost Ricky Rubio, but they were able to bring back an, if not better, just as good point guard in Jeff Teague, who is great. He's a great role player. And then, obviously, the Jimmy Butler trade with Zach LaVine. Obviously, the Timberwolves won that trade easily. So now what you have as your starters are Jeff Teague, Andrew Wiggins, Karl Anthony Towns, and Jimmy Butler. That's going to be your four main players. And they have a pretty good bench. Shabazz Muhammad might start actually this year. Who was their sixth man last year? I don't know, but I don't know who their small forward would be, or power forward or center. They have I don't know, but I don't know who would be their fifth man on the team. Probably Shabazz Muhammad if I had to guess, but I don't know. But obviously their off season was so good this year. I mean, any off season where you can get an NBA star like Jimmy Butler will easily just help make your team better, and you probably had a good offseason. And obviously, because Jimmy Butler's leadership that he has is gonna rub off on the young Karl Anthony Towns, and his defensive skills, his lockdown defense, is going to rub off on Andrew Wiggins, who needs help on defense. Trust me, I guarantee you, Jimmy Butler will help Andrew Wiggins on defense tremendously, and Andrew Wiggins has a chance to become a better defender than Jimmy Butler because he has the wingspan, he's athletic enough, he's young enough, he just has all these tools. And then he also has Karl Anthony Towns. I mean, this team could be almost the best in the league besides the Golden State Warriors and maybe the Cleveland Cavaliers. Reason number 3 is because usually when teams they'll lose 2 players and that could really shoot their chemistry, but not in this situation. Yes, they lost Ricky Rubio, and yes, they lost Zach LaVine. And Zach LaVine, he was a star. I mean, your chemistry is going to be actually pretty shot. Well, no, Jimmy Butler and Tom Thibodeau, the coach of the Timberwolves, have actually played together and coached together at Kentucky, I'm pretty sure. Or just at the Bulls, I'm pretty sure. And, that's good to have chemistry between your coach and your player. And they obviously got along. And, it was actually, Jimmy Butler's one of his favorite coaches, he said one time. And then he actually practiced with Karl Anthony Towns, I remember, an off-season ago. So, I mean, at least they kind of get each other's game, their work ethic and everything. And I just see them meshing really, really well because there's no one, Jimmy Butler can be a beast without the ball in his hand and with the ball in his hand. And Jeff Teague's a pass-first point guard. So, I mean, you never really know how good this team could be. I don't know about the potential. It depends if Jeff Teague doesn't mess it up. That's my biggest problem. I don't think he can possibly mess this up, but I can see Jeff T trying to shoot too much, do too much. He has an ego. He has a really big ego. But I mean, I doubt he will, because I'm pretty sure they will probably just have that done by the time the season comes around, but it's the only way I can see them anyway messing up this. I can guarantee you they make it the playoffs, if not the Eastern Conference Finals, the finals. So like, I mean, they they might take 1 or 2 years to mesh like to their full potential, and for Karl Anthony Towns and Andrew Wiggins to completely develop into what they could possibly be. But like once they finally grow into themselves and grow into their NBA superstarness, once those young players and Jimmy Butler become great together and build tons of chemistry, including with Tom Thibodeau, who's one of the best defensive coaches in the league, so that could also help Andrew Wiggins. Then I mean that team has a chance to compete with the finals against the Golden State Warriors. Just think about that. A team that can actually beat Golden State. That would be crazy. And then you never know. Paul George could end up going there. So many crazy scenarios could go there. But unfortunately, guys, that's going to be it for this video. And if you like this video or are watching it at this point in time, leave a like and comment below what kind of videos you want to see from me, like what kind of sports related videos you want to see from me. And if you really just didn't like me, you don't have to dislike it, just leave. But if you really want to make me happy and you really love this video, hit the subscribe button. I try to upload daily for you. So anyway, kids, remember, never do your vegetables, always eat your drugs, stay safe, wear your seatbelt. Goodbye.